Oh, you can make $70,000 a year doing this.
And they just
let me jump on that then. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no passion in it. And that's what you need for you to get over all them obstacles and roadblocks. You gotta love what you're doing, dog.
Oh, most
and
definitely.
That's your chief definite aim in life.
Yo, we back at it, man. It's another episode from A to Z with WB on YouTube as usual per week. I drop new videos, new content, talking to different entrepreneurs, men and women. So I need y'all to subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button, hit that notification button. That's how you'll know which videos are being released and when they drop. You get the notification. It could come right to your phone, come to your email address, and that way you be on top of all the new content that comes out. Got another special guest in the building with me, like always, somebody who is heavy in the city, man. Somebody I've been watching for a minute, somebody I've been knowing for a long time, and just seeing him evolve. Got my brother in the building, man, Chris Mattews. What you go by, Chris, Gunna, what?
They call me some of everything. Bo G, Gunna, yeah, Bo.
We got Bo, we got Gunna in the building,
but Chris
man.
Matthews, you know, that's my name professionally.
That's what's up. So if I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, so you can introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are and what you got going on.
Well, my name is Chris Matthews, Bo Gunna, or Bo G, a.k.a. I got a breakfast truck right now, and I deal with the real estate.
Okay.
So my primary thing is real estate, and I'm trying to get into that full time. But you know, the breakfast truck, that's a nice building block, a nice step. I used to deal with the t-shirts like you.
Yeah. Hold on, so you stopped the t-shirts?
Well, I still got my equipment. But
I feel you, man. I'm about this close. They're saying, look, I don't want to print for nobody no more.
I see. That's one of the things I was dealing with. The customers.
Yeah.
The customers drag you sometimes.
They do.
Yeah.
That's why I say I'm really this close, man.
Yeah.
Every day I contemplate on be like, I'll just take that service away. Like that'd be one less headache.
One less headache. Who you telling? That's what it is. A headache. Like getting them calls 10:30, 11 at night by 12 shirts and
or
shit. Tired of that.
They ask you questions that you can't answer just off of how much are 10 shirts. Like I don't know what you getting printed.
Exactly. And then, they don't really understand, the business. So you have to explain it to them and break down and that's what kind of got. I got tired of that shit. I had the dude working with me or working for me, and he moved, switched his situation, so I'm full-time breakfast truck right now. And the real estate we do that on the side.
Yeah. I'm actually in the process of hiring some. I be dealing with these younger dudes like the teenagers, you know what I mean, and putting them to work. So I'm trying to get them on deck. That's a task within itself. I'm sure you know about hiring people. Yeah. You know what I mean. Yeah. So if I get the right help, then yes, I'll continue that. But if not, man, the hell with them
it's
t-shirts.
It's hard finding help right now. I got my homeboy. He got my equipment in his garage, so he trying to learn it. Yeah. So we might be able to generate some kind of income. I mean, the equipment paid for, so whatever we can make, shit. Icing on the cake. Whatever we can make. Yeah.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
So what the real estate? How long you been doing the real estate?
I bought my first piece of property in 2015 or 16. Mm-hmm. 16. That's when we closed on it, 16. So that was my first piece of property, but actually making a profit off of it 2019.
Okay.
What we did group economics, and we brought our money together, me, my cousin, one of my homeboys, and we just went in on a few properties, and they cash flowing right now. So we just trying to build up that portfolio.
That's what's up. How did that work though? Because I know it'd be hard trying to get people to come together with money.
Man, you know what's funny, man? When I closed on that first property, right? My dad took me to meet a Jewish lawyer, like a business attorney. So while I was there, I asked him about that. I was like, "What do you think about me and my homeboy? We trying to get a business and invest in real estate?" And he looked at me like, "Man, if you're going to invest in anything, do it yourself or do it with your daddy." He was totally against it. But me, I'm thinking like, people do that shit all the time. Right, it's not like it's uncommon.
Right.
So I mean, it's working out smooth, dog. I'm pretty much the the manager of it.
I got you.
And they kind of just go. They're younger than me, so they just kind of move how I move on
That's
that.
what's up.
So it you know, that kind of keep us from bumping heads. They kind of just follow my lead. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the number one thing, especially when you trying to get people together and putting money in.
Yeah.
And then people want to see a return right away. Because in their head, you know, some money done came in. Oh, I get to go buy this. I get to go buy that.
Yeah.
But not understanding that it really go back into the business.
It got to go back into the business.
Yeah.
See, one thing that I learned is they got a concept called the mastermind. You familiar with Napoleon Hill?
Yeah.
Okay, Napoleon Hill, that's my man.
I've been waiting to talk to you too, though, because I've been watching your Facebook and you put out a lot of knowledge.
And
go
you
ahead.
do too,
Go ahead.
likewise.
Go ahead.
And I appreciate your post too, dog. You know, people need to see that.
Nah,
they
for
need
real.
to see that type of stuff. But Napoleon Hill, he was an author, put out a couple books. They've been around for 100 years, I think. Law of Success and Think and Grow Rich is a real popular one. But in the Law of Success, they got a concept called the mastermind concept, which states that if two or more people are in harmony on the same goals and concepts, it's basically unstoppable. You can't stop that. It's basically a universal law. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is mental. You create your reality with your mentality. So when you get two or more people together focused on the same thing, then it makes it even more powerful. So what I try to do is sell them on that mastermind concept. And we put a plan together to acquire 5,000 doors. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got to shoot high. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, then you ain't going to get it. You're not going to get it. So if you shoot low, that's what you're going to get.
Right.
I'm deep into the universal laws and the spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you ain't thinking like that, then you ain't gonna get there. So 5,000 doors, that's the goal that we put out.
So when you say 5,000 doors, you mean properties?
Not exactly properties. A door can be like, maybe you got an apartment complex and they got 150 units.
Oh, okay.
So that's 150 doors. 5,000 doors sounds like a lot, but
no, it's doable.
That. They're doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's doable, and we still fairly young. So we got time and we got leverage and we got a lot of things.
What made you put the number 5,000? Some people would have been like 100.
Listening to a podcast and I listen to Bigger Pockets.
Okay, yeah.
It's a real estate podcast.
Yeah,
that's what really sparked my interest with the real estate. You know, I was interested in it, but when I started listening to that podcast, I started figuring out how I was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So the 5,000, I heard a podcast and this they had somebody on and I think they had like 3,600 doors or some shit like that. So I just said 5,000.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I can dig that.
5,000. There's three of us too. So, 5,000 split up three people.
Ways. I got you.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. All right. So knowing you doing the real estate and knowing you at least taking that time to read books and listen to podcasts and stuff, we got to go back. We got to talk about young Chris. We got to talk about Bo Gunna when you was, with the music and stuff, when you was out here doing that, like, because it's a whole different transition now. You and your brother.
Is, dog.
You and your, like, Corey, shout out to Corey. I used to see, like, Corey was a wild child.
Nah, he used to be wilding.
Yeah, he used to be wilding. You know what I mean?
In a good way.
But back then, just to see, like, how he would, I never saw you, like, out there like that.
Yeah.
You were kind of like, but to be honest, that's why I gravitated more to you
for sure.
as a person, because your demeanor was like mine.
Yeah.
Kind of like, we
On
play
the
the
same
back.
frequency.
We play the backfield. Don't mess with us now, but we'll play the backfield.
Yeah, for sure.
We ain't trying to be on Front Street and all this other stuff. Whereas Corey was like, Front Street. How did that work back then for you?
Well, between me and him?
Yeah, like, because you got your brother out there as the rapper, like, on the scene, getting into altercations, pretty much every club I saw him at, and then you got you on the other end. Everybody knew you, but you still played, like, the back part. Like, how did that work? To where it didn't affect you?
Nah, I mean, everybody different. You know, I'm more humble, and I'm cool with that. You know, I don't got to be in the front. And then you had my homeboy Man, too. He was very vibrant, too. He was kind of wild, too. But you know, it is what
He
it
was
is.
Dade County to the core.
Yeah, all the way Miami.
Yeah.
But we did what we did. We learned a lot of lessons, and it all benefited us in the long run. Everybody who's still here, because you go through things, you learn shit, and you just kind of go off of that and continue to build. As far as the music, I did music, and I felt like I could have got in the industry if I would have kept at
Oh,
it.
definitely.
But you know, it ain't all. I realize it ain't all about the money. I was stable at the time, but it ain't all about the money. It's more about the legacy. See, I put out that Chess Moves album, and we did a promo run in Tampa, and we was down there for about 3-4 days in a row. And I can remember after that, the girl who put it together, she called me and was like, "Was we ready to do Orlando during that week?" And I kind of got a feeling like I had 3 kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
And then I got my baby mama at the time, so it was kind of like a decision that I had to make. I realized what direction that rap shit was going in, and I had to make a decision on what I was gonna do. So I just left it alone cold turkey. I couldn't, because if I'm gonna be in it, I'm gonna do it all the way and be all the way committed to it. You know what I'm saying?
So it was kind of taking you away from from your family.
It's going to.
Yeah.
If you're an entertainer,
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean that shit. That's just come along with it. You know.
That's
what I'm
another
saying?
thing I really respect about y'all. Like, I don't have any kids of my own.
Yeah.
You know, outside of my fiance and her daughter, I don't have any kids of my own, but I always saw y'all like heavy in y'all kids. Like, even you being here now, when I hit you up, you was like, yeah, you know, my son got the baseball game, but
yeah.
I see what I can do to get it. Yeah, find a ride to get. But dog, I respect that so much. You know what I mean? Because I know when I do have one, I tell my fiance all the time, like, cause she want to get like a nanny and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm gonna be super dad. Like, I want to be there. You know what I mean? I already know that. I already know.
If you ain't around your kids, something else,
I can't have
gonna
that.
Be influencing
Not
them
at all.
if you not influencing.
Yeah, not at all.
You feel me?
Like, I don't want if I have a son or whatever, I don't want him growing up to be no coward. He don't have to be the hardest person in the street. I just want him to be a person that can hold his own. You feel me?
Most definitely. Be a good person.
Be a good person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Be able to handle yourself in any situation.
For sure, man.
Same way I was brought up.
And I ain't want my son to grow up trying to be no rapper. And I don't care. I mean, if your son rapping and you cool with that,
Yeah.
that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted my son to just be better than, not better. That's the wrong word. I wanted him to be an intellect. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be an entertainer. We got so many entertainers in our culture between athletes and musicians and models,
all that other stuff.
We got plenty of them.
Right.
We need
Do something different.
We need more of other fields and more of other professions
Those are
to
facts.
build the culture. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of nephews, my son, daughter. I want them to come up and be independent thinkers instead of just looking at what's going on in the culture. Oh, YouTube, TikTok, everybody entertaining, they trying to make beats. I just want them to think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to benefit them way, way more than wasting your time with that other shit. I hate to say it like that,
Nah,
but
that's the truth.
it's only a very, 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 very small percentage of people who actually make it as an entertainer or an athlete. I'm also the same person that's going to tell you to follow your dreams and you can make anything happen with your mind. But, statistics and numbers, they don't lie. You know what I'm saying? If you a rapper, what's your window in the game?
You got about 2, 3, maybe. Nah.
If you a good rapper, how many years you got?
I say about 3.
If you a good rapper, 3? Damn, I was gonna say like 5 to 10.
Nah, I say about 3 because like you gotta be great. Like, Drake is great.
True that.
Ross is great. You know what I mean?
So that just
Jay-Z great.
That just validates my point. Like, you got 3 to 4. You say 3 to 4 year window.
Yeah.
Opposed to being an expert at something else that you can maybe
monopolizing forever.
For 50, 60 years, you can be in this profession. You can make millions. Yeah. Opposed to just being a rapper where you got this 3-4 year window where you can really make some money. Because by the time you late 20s, boy, your odds of making it went down drastically down. Because it's a young man's game.
It is.
The young men are the ones making unless you Drake or Kanye or somebody like that. So you gotta think about it along those lines too. I really feel like a lot of these kids get out of high school and they don't really know what the fuck they want to do. So they just become a rapper so they can feel relative and like they doing something. So what you doing? I got some shit dropping.
Yeah.
To me, you know, so
The
it don't
norm.
sound like I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah,
know.
because that would sound weird to a younger person if at 17 or 18 and they say, well, what you doing? And he say, well, I'm tapping into real estate. But you got a guy, well, I got an album coming out, a mixtape. I'm
Come
going
on,
to the studio.
more times than not. They
Right.
all trying to get in the game.
Right.
Like, I mean, it is what it is. We was all young at one point and had, you know, we wanted to go to the league.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So you really can't, you just plant a seed,
Yeah.
tell them what you think about it, and, you know, let them figure it out. You know
That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
Everybody got to figure it out.
No, those are facts. Tell me this though, like, cause I know you and your brother got a business. At one point, I remember your mom had the restaurant.
Yeah.
Have y'all always had entrepreneurs in y'all family to spark y'all
yeah.
to where y'all at now?
Yeah, my daddy always been in business for himself. My his daddy he owned a funeral home in Texas. Like, yeah, my grandma too, they was all entrepreneurs. So yeah, that definitely growing
so that's
up
kind of
seeing
like
that.
in y'all bloodline.
Yeah, for sure. No
Yeah.
doubt about it. Just hearing my dad on the phone having business conversations. Not even knowing, you know, as a kid, not even knowing really what he talking about. But, you know, for example, riding in the car, we might be talking about something, I don't know, and then he answered that phone and his voice changed. He go into professional mode. And that's important for kids to see that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed to have done growing up around that and see that how that plays out.
Now I've been able to meet your mom and your dad, bro, and them some two solid individuals.
Yeah, they
dog.
solid,
Like,
man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a real solid family.
Real back, but that's what it's about, legacy. That, you know, it's all about legacy. Because when you get ready to lead this world, what else you got? Because the money and everything you done bought, you can't take it with you.
Yeah.
So what you got? You on your deathbed, what else is there?
Yeah, just your legacy.
Your legacy. That's the only thing that you're going to be worried about. What people going to think about me. How much did I accomplish? What resources and knowledge did I leave behind for the people behind me? That's what's most important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's above everything else.
Nah, those are facts, man.
For sure, man.
Those are facts. So seeing that your mom and your dad your dad had business, and seeing your mom had a business, like did that spark she had the restaurant. So did that spark you getting into the restaurant business too? Because I know Corey got into it first.
Nah, I can't even say that. I got into it because that's just the hustler in me. I seen an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That I just slid right in there. Right. Like Corey had already established that corner. He already had volume.
Ooh, boy, that's another thing though. Like the way y'all work that block.
And you ain't seen nothing. We got so many ideas and plans coming, but it's just a slow process. One thing about building and growth,
man,
you don't really see it like right now, you know, but then you look back a couple years, you be like, damn, we done did some shit.
Nah, y'all have, bro.
You feel me?
When I ride down that road and I see that y'all have that corner and it connect around, it's almost like a L, like a U shape, the way that y'all got that whole block set up, dog. I always thought that was genius.
The neighbors don't like it. The other
I bet they don't.
Like it.
You know what I mean?
But tow truck people parking their shit up.
Y'all just moved a little bit quicker and smarter than them because they could have did the same thing, but they weren't thinking like that.
Facts.
So I always thought that was genius. To this day, I think it's genius. When I see Corey posting them trucks, the food trucks, and I see you got the food truck, and I see you got the print shop, I'm like, man, they really controlling that whole area.
Making a money block.
Yeah, making a money block. That's what it is. Like you come over there and get everything in that one facility.
Yeah, man.
That's dope.
We got it out there that we trying to buy that building, the shopping plaza, man. I done put that out into the universe.
Oh, the strip.
I expect.
I can see that coming though.
In the future,
Listen.
I don't know if it's gonna be 2 years,
Man,
5 years.
I see it coming, dog.
Yeah, for sure. We need that.
Yeah, because you already got that whole corner anyways. They
For
might as
sure.
well give y'all the convenience
Most
store and
definitely,
the whole
dog.
strip.
Most definitely. That's already been put out there. I'm waiting on that.
That's what's up. So how did you start? What made you want to? So if you not seeing your mom doing it and you just saw opportunity, did you go into it like with some type of knowledge, or did you jump into it like
Man,
I'm
you
gonna
know
just
what's
try
crazy?
it?
I ain't have no cooking
No
experience or
nothing.
nothing. Me and my cousin went in on the business, right? We plan on hiring a cook, and we just gonna pay him, and then that'll just be a stream of income.
Right.
You feel me? So the cook spazzed out. He spazzed out on us. Walked off the truck.
Too much work for him.
Yeah, I guess we didn't expect for it to
Yeah.
just pop off like that, but it ended up being a good idea.
Yeah.
Bowls and burritos.
All right.
They were almost instantly, dog. People was supporting us, dog. I really appreciate it. But the cook, I guess he wasn't expecting that volume.
Right.
So we didn't have anybody else to put on the truck with him. He quit, and I just took over.
So you jumped up behind and started
I
cooking.
I was like, man, I ain't about to hire nobody else, man. I'm gonna get back here because I seen the potential in it. And I watched YouTube videos and shit about working the griddle and anything I could just to get just more knowledge of working in a restaurant kitchen.
Right.
And shit and it was a struggle at first, just getting used to everything, getting used to the flow.
Right.
Cause when shit get busy in that kitchen, everything gotta flow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. It ain't nothing to it. You can do whatever the hell you put your mind to if you want to, you know what I'm saying? And I done put together a system in there to be able to teach it to anybody who I hire now. And everything is systematic. Boom, 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 boom. This is how we do this. This is how we do this. All the way down to the smallest shit. And that's how you get your business systematic, and then it's easy to plug people in.
You know what? That word that you use, systematic. Systems are key in business.
Man, I don't think people really understand
how
important it is to have business systems in place.
If you have a system in place, you can't really lose. You know what I mean? You can always alter the system to continue making.
You're gonna have to alter the system.
Yeah, you just
at
alter
some
the
point.
system.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yep.
But
You get your system in place and just build from there as the company grows.
Yeah.
Have your meetings, weekly, monthly, quarterly meetings on how we gonna continue to grow this business and systems, dog. That's how you got to do it. I think a lot of people get into entrepreneurship and they have a good product, they got a good idea, but they don't think about the systems because without them, you ain't gonna see no business growth.
Yeah.
You just gonna be working like a mother. You gonna be working hard. You got to work harder without systems.
Yeah, without systems.
Systems make the job easier.
That's where I'm at now. The systems I made sure I put into play a couple years ago, but I'm at that point now where I'm just trying to create content that will make me money, so I don't have to focus on a product to make me money. So the content, like this podcast, will be content, right? And if I show me talking to you and some other entrepreneurs, and YouTube turns around and they pay me for this, that's content. All I'm doing is sitting here talking. I could put this content out. Well, that content that I put out will lead to someone going to the website, or at least someone going to get some graphics or something from my graphic company or whatever.
Sure.
They hear me talking about it. Well, it's selling the product now because all I did was continue put out content, pretty much using me personality-wise as content to put out there. Is that something have you ever thought about, like putting together something like content-wise to show the structure
I'm working
of?
on it. I'm sure you done seen me mention Inside Out.
Yes.
That's my thing. This is an Inside Out shirt.
Okay. Explain. Tell the people what I know what it is, but
That's
let
my
the people know
most
what Inside
important.
Out
That's
is.
like that's my mission. Inside Out, and I'm real slow with the progression of it because I want to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get ahead of myself with it. I want to make sure that I'm very knowledgeable on what I'm trying to talk about and what I'm trying to, what I'm trying to teach, I guess.
So what is the Inside Out?
Inside Out, I'm gonna tell you how. Well, let me first tell you how it started. About 3 years ago, it was a couple murders One of them was down south, and then there was when them, them sisters got their throat slit in Oakland.
Yeah.
And one of them died.
Yeah, I heard
And
about
the
it.
same week, the dude down in South Florida, he got killed by the white dude over the parking spot that his wife was in. Remember that? That was the same week.
Yeah.
This was around the time that I was still considering doing music.
That was in the same
week, bro.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was around, and I was back and forth with myself on the music shit.
Right.
And that kind of did it for me. Dog. I went to really unfollowing a lot of the people that I was following on Instagram, because I seen Instagram it's a good learning tool. That's when I started realizing, like, it's all about the pages you follow and shit.
That's it.
Yeah, so I stopped unfollowing a lot of that bullshit and started following a lot of conscious pages.
Right.
That shit helped me out a whole lot. I noticed that all of the rappers and entertainers that I was following, ain't nobody posting nothing about them murders. I was hot. I couldn't believe that white dude had murdered that girl like that. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was wild to me. And then that cracker had the audacity to, man, that was crazy, dog. You know, it happened.
So it sparked something in you.
It sparked something in me.
Right.
And then around the same time, it was a lot of shit going on with the presidency, just political bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The same old stuff that's been going on, inequality, and all of that shit, man. So I thought to myself, like, man, you really don't need the government, and you don't need traditional education, and you don't need any of that stuff. When I started getting into these conscious pages, I started to get into the universal laws and stuff like that. So basically, you can create whatever reality that you want using your mentality, the law of mentalism. 7 universal laws that I apply in my everyday life. The universal law of mentalism, the law of vibration, the law of correspondence, the law of polarity, the law of rhythm, the law of gender, and the law of cause and effect. And if you apply these laws, man, what it does is it heightens your consciousness to where you are aware of everything, and you start to realize that your everyday movements, conversations, everything you do is all relative and connected. So that basically makes you, I don't know, a real deep intuitive thinker. Like your answers come from the inside. Yeah. You don't need the suggestion from the outside world. It's like a stronger connection to that spiritual realm, dog. It's real deep stuff, but it's simple at the same time. Like the universe consists of infinite intelligence. Infinite amount of intelligence and energy. Everything made out of the same shit, atoms. It's all connected. So once you start to realize that, then you can start to change your reality almost instantly. Almost instantly. I done got to the point now to where shit don't even bother me. Because I know that it's just supposed to happen. I know where I'm going. I already done put that out there into the universe. I know where I'm headed. So whatever happens to me on the way, I know that it's just supposed to happen that way. Yeah. In order for me to get to where I'm going at. So it's no point of me even stressing about it. You know what I'm saying?
And that came from you pretty much studying those 7 laws?
In 2013, right, I started praying every day for knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Every day since 2013. And my intuition just continued to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Just everyday life shit that's going on, I'm learning from this shit. Like, at a real high rate. You know, and I know it's working because I'm telling people about it, and they'll hit me with, man, that shit's happened to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that right there, it made me want to research more like metaphysics and stuff like that. And come to find out, these intuitive feelings that I'm getting, it's research on this shit. Yeah. They got names and stuff for all of this stuff. Like, so I know that it's divine.
If you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the notification button so you can get all the alerts when we drop the videos. Each and every week, we'll have a new guest on here talking about entrepreneurship, business, and everything in between. So make sure you stay tuned from A to Z. We're going to let you get back to it. Subscribe, like, share.
That's what I call it. When your spirit is in alignment with the universal body of consciousness, then your intuition just grows stronger, and life life just flows. You know what I'm saying?
Do you pass this down to your kids? Do you
Of course,
teach them this?
that's the whole basis of Inside Out. Because people, like, you, even when you go on these conscious pages and everybody has their opinion on what we need to do to shift the black culture, and then you go in the comments and it's gonna be somebody negating that shit, somebody trying to correct it, somebody with their own opinion of what we should do. So I'm not gonna go out and try to persuade people to come and see it my way. I'm looking for organic growth, starting with myself. And then that right there will spill over into my children's life. And then now my daughter goes to school and she's debating the teachers at the Christian school, and she's telling her classmates about infinite intelligence and the universal mind and stuff like this. So this Inside Out, it just broadens. It just grows organically to people who are really genuinely interested, opposed to you trying to go and grab people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you never know, you could be planting a seed to build a nation.
So when you say Inside Out, you're working on your inside, working on
your
intuitive.
Yeah.
And that's spilling out to the people.
To everybody who are you around. Because I work my food truck every day. And these are the conversations we have. And one of my homeboys, who's also one of my employees, I'm seeing his growth. He has no choice but to grow. You around me every day. So one or two things gonna happen. Either I'm gonna push you away from the way that my approach, or you gonna gravitate towards what I'm saying. Either you gonna change or I'm gonna change. But we both got a vibration. We both got energy. Right. So one of us got to give. Yeah. Either your low vibration gonna give, or my high vibration gonna give. Right. One or the other. Right. And you know what I'm saying? This can just get broader and broader and broader. The more you talk about it, and it's just the law of the universe. They have no choice but to change. Either you gonna change or you gonna kick rocks. The people in your life, either they gonna be on your frequency, or you gonna start hearing from them less. You gonna start seeing them a little bit less.
Have you thought about putting together a book or some type of ebook, like explaining this?
I already got the chapters, man. I got the chapters already from the universal mind to all the universal laws, consciousness, the subconscious mind, and how powerful it is. I think you should, man. All of that.
Put this out.
Yeah, man. One day, that's what I plan on doing. But like I say, I just wanted to kind of grow gradually.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to...
You're not trying to push it on people.
It ain't even about monetizing it. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
it's so much bigger than that.
I'm just saying in general, like, in sharing that information. And you do already on Facebook. You put it out
but
there.
You see, it's like gradual.
Yeah, it's gradual.
I ain't just
every day
exploding your timeline with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I see it's like every blue moon, you'll be like, it's a quick jab. It's like a Floyd Mayweather jab.
And that ain't even like, damn, I need to look for some content. Right. It's just boom, it hit me.
No, this
need to be shared.
That's just how I be in the morning. I promise you. It's like the words come from God.
Straight up, bro.
I don't know it's whatever I feel in the morning that he lay on my heart. It may be when I'm in the bed, or it may be when I'm using the bathroom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when it hit me, and I just start typing in my phone. You know what I mean? And I type a note, I type it in my notes. It's also for me. You know what I mean? So it's for me, but I share that with the world. You know what I'm saying? With social media. Yeah.
Most definitely.
So whatever God put on my heart, I put that out like in real time. You know what I mean? So people can see it may be, and it also for me, it's a way for me to go back and like I said, I have notes, man. I got categories for this, that, and the third. You know what I mean?
Got to.
If you're going through a rough day or whatever, I go to this. And these are words that I wrote myself but really came from God, and I can't explain it. It's hard to explain, but it's like they just come to me.
Subconsciously.
Subconsciously, and I just type it. And I put it out.
See, the subconscious mind is attached to that universal body of consciousness, that infinite intelligence.
Yeah.
The subconscious mind is an extension of it. So basically, any knowledge that's available in the universe, you got access to that knowledge.
Yeah.
People just don't know it.
They don't know it. Yeah.
They don't know it. They don't know it. But man, it's powerful stuff. And just to get back onto the Inside Out, that the universal laws, that's a part of it. But we still, you see, my shirt says health, wealth, and knowledge of self.
Yeah.
So the health is important, and building wealth is important, and knowledge of self. That's what I'm talking about with the intuition and understanding the power of the mind. You know what I'm saying? Understanding our capabilities, that we all limitless individuals.
Right.
That's the knowledge of self. Understanding how much power you got and how much of a tool your mind and body can be if you use it correctly.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's all, like I say, it's all relative and it's connected. Everything you do, your diet, everything, it's either going to sharpen you or it's not.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's all connected. And with the wealth, you know, having wealth, it's just nice to have wealth so it can free up your time.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be free.
Yeah.
Because in your mind, you think you're a free person. So you want to be free. You don't want to be
tied down
to anything.
Yeah.
Not a job, not anything. You want to be able to have free will to do whatever you want. And that's what wealth brings.
No, it does. That's my overall goal. Rich is just a word. I've been rich. I was rich when I was born. Rich in heart, rich in spirit. I've been there. You know what I mean? I'm already that. I'm trying to get wealth. You know what I mean?
Wealth.
So that
we need that.
Yeah,
we need that
in the black
we
community
need that.
because I want to be able to not only help my family, but I really just want to help people, bro, in any way, shape, or form that I can.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier with legacy.
Yeah.
That's what it's all, man. That's what it all comes down to. How many people did you help? How many lives did you change? How much impact did you have while you was here?
I saw something. I think it was today or yesterday. I saw something where Shaquille O'Neal was in a jewelry store and the guy was paying on his ring and he just paid it. I was just reading what he said. He was like, every day I leave the house, I just try to help I try to do a good deed.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, when I leave the house, I just do a good deed for somebody.
Man, this is how powerful it is, dog. Think of the universe, right? As big as it is, it's basically infinite, right? But the universe is one big mass of consciousness. It's alive. It's awoke, it's aware, it feels, it hears. The whole universe in itself. And we're an extension of the universe. Everything around us. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you want to help the man next to you when we all part of the same universal body? What's good for you is good for me. What's good for you is good for me. We all part of the same universal body. So we was born to be one.
Right.
You feel me? But then you bring in religion, you bring in school and social classes,
and race
and it creates separatism, and that's totally opposite of what the real reason why we were created, to be oneness.
Yeah.
You feel me? So we all have that. We all have that inside of us to want to help the next person. It's just that I guess we've been programmed into thinking that it should be competition, dog eat dog, free market economy.
Yeah.
But we all supposed to be helping each other. That's the way that the world is supposed to work.
Yeah,
you know
I think I'm with you 110%. That's the way it evolves. That's the way it keeps going, right?
Yes.
And that's me in general, my general mind of thought. I never understood racism. Why another man or woman would hate someone else just because the color of their skin, when at the end of the day, like you said, we're all one. Yeah. We're all human beings at the end of the day. So it's nobody no different than the other. We all got a due date. We all got an end date on us somewhere. Sure. You know what I mean? So I don't see how that makes us. Nobody's different. You know what I mean? Yeah, we may listen to different music or eat some different food or something like that. Yeah. But we still the same. We all humans. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're all one at the same thing. But everything you saying is 110% true, man. And I think just based off of just us being black and just based off appearance, people may not even know that you have that much knowledge inside of you, you know, to spew out. Yeah. So I know you said that you started the chapters and you're not trying to monetize it, but
I mean, it ain't about the monetization, but at the same time, time is everything. Time is precious, so you're gonna want to be compensated for your time because I could be doing something else. The knowledge is free.
Right. I feel you.
You feel what I'm saying?
Get compensated for your time.
Definitely, dog.
I can dig that.
That's one of the most important things you got. Time.
Do you talk to some of your customers and spill on them sometimes, or
man,
is it just in conversation?
Man, as time goes on, I'm just trying to become the highest version of myself possible. So I'm always talking like this.
Right.
Now it's to the point now where I can't really listen to rap music because it disturbs my spirit. And that's
Same.
And the people that I be around sometimes they ain't on that level.
All right.
You feel me? But even rappers that I like, it's sometimes I just
I
can't listen to it.
Yeah.
It just disturbs my spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know that my consciousness is getting higher and higher. It's increasing. I ain't bothered by shit anymore. It feels good. It's the way it's supposed to feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so why wouldn't you want to go around talking about it and spreading it? Because I want you to feel like how I'm feeling.
The same way, yeah.
I want you to, I want you to be on my vibe. Yeah. Because my vibe is high. You feel me? Every time I want to listen to something that's going to increase my vibe.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's just, and as time goes, I'm getting that stronger and stronger feeling.
That's me too, man. Especially you just hit it on the head with that, as far as the rap and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I done minimized that so much. I have my albums I go back to. Like, I can't. It's not a week go by that I don't play Victory Lap. I play something off of that. You know what I mean? Because it touches me differently on that.
I still listen to rap, but it's just that destructive shit.
I don't listen to that. Period.
You feel me? It's a different.
I can't.
Cussing is one thing, but when you got destructive lyrics, you know what I'm saying? I'm about nation building. That's what I'm on. I'm about nation building. I hope I can turn Inside Out into an academy one day.
You will, though.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm on. So if I'm on this, it ain't gonna line up with me listening to this right here. Yeah. And it ain't just because I'm trying to discipline myself. I really have no care
you just moved away from it. That's what happened. I just gradually moved away from it. Yeah. And didn't even realize. Same thing with the clubs and stuff like that.
And I got 3 kids, so
so you got 3 kids. Does your wife, is she into the same?
Yeah.
Is she like far as the same thing that you're?
Yeah, she don't listen to the music and stuff like that. My wife coming along, it's different because she know me. We known each other since we were 16, 15, 16. Yeah. We've been together that long, so she still know old Chris and we done had our ups and downs, shit like that. So, but yeah, she coming along. Like I said, it's inevitable, dog.
Yeah, because it's gonna rub off anyway. It's gonna rub off. Yeah, so
eventually. She conscious of her diet and all of that self-education.
Right.
We on that.
Is she into any business, entrepreneurship?
Yeah, she a hustler, man. She got her realtor's license.
Okay.
And me and her, we kind of trying to build this. Well, not just me and her and my other 2 business partners, build this real estate up. Like Nip say, from the ground up.
From the ground up, yeah, definitely.
Integrated vertically, ain't that what he say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how we trying to do it. Every time we buy a property or sell a property, she get commission. Because she got her license, that's my real estate agent. So every time I invest, she also bring a check home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, so, it's cool. It's at the beginning stages, but I really got a good feeling about that real estate. I done really went to school on that.
I got to tap in with you then. That's my next thing is real estate. I just got my hat so many places. Like we was just talking to Turo and all this other stuff. Yeah. But I branch into different things, but I don't jump into nothing. And I do research.
That too.
Research, and some more research. My fiance, they'll pick at her and the daughter pick at me because I'm always studying this and studying that. I barely watch TV.
But see, the research you do, right, and it consumes a lot of your time. Yeah. Same with me. Yeah. We a small percentage of people who do that.
Yeah, I research, man.
People don't understand how important self-education is. Yeah. Especially when you're an entrepreneur. Man, it's probably, I don't know, less than 20% of people who go home and they read articles, research, YouTube, Google. That shit consumes all of my time, dog. Yeah. I don't watch sports no more.
Man,
I don't watch movies no more. Yeah. I'm consumed with the hustle.
With it, right? Yeah.
You feel me? I'm just on this mission. See, going back to Napoleon Hill and the Law of Success, one of the first chapters in the book, he talks about the chief definite aim. Are you familiar with that?
No.
That's basically your purpose. That's the end game. That's if you had one major goal to accomplish, that's what that is. Your chief definite aim in life. And most people don't have one. so they don't have the desire.
Right.
The desire ain't there because whatever it is they trying to do, they not really into it like how they think they are.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just a money thing. Oh, you can make $70,000 a year doing this.
And they just
let me jump on that then. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no passion in it. And that's what you need for you to get over all them obstacles and roadblocks. You gotta love what you're doing, dog.
Oh, most
and
definitely.
That's your chief definite aim in life.
Yeah.
So most of these people, they don't do no research and they just waiting for the weekend to come. Because they don't know what the fuck it is they want to do in life.
Yeah.
They hitting the gas, they full speed, but they just doing donuts in circle because they got no direction because they don't know what they want to do. They don't know what they want to do. How you gonna be successful and you don't even know what you want to do? Most people just want some money.
Yeah.
I just want some money. But what about when this shit get hard?
Yeah.
Did you got enough passion to keep going?
You got to have the passion.
Cause now you like, man, fuck the money. I'm gonna find something else to do.
Yeah.
That's how that happens. Yep. And people they over here doing this one day, then they doing this, then they doing because they haven't figured out what their chief definite aim in life is, dog. Once you do, then that thing becomes your compass. Now it's a compass. Now it don't matter what you doing in life, subconsciously, you after this chief definite aim. That's what I'm on. You might have a couple of weeks where shit gets slow, you get sidetracked, but ultimately your subconscious mind, you on this still. You ain't really seeing the growth, but you still on this. And that's how motherfuckers become billionaires, multimillionaires, and all of that shit, bro. You got to dial in.
Those are facts, though.
You gotta dial in.
I feel that to the core, man. That's how it was, and that's how it is. Period. That everything started from me doing the clothes, but I was fully invested. From the good times to the slow times to the bad weeks to the bad months to the good years, 16 years still going, fully invested. You know what I mean? But I really tapped in. You know what I mean? To where nothing could sway me, but I had passion for it too.
Sure.
And that's another thing you just said. And I always try to tell people, like, yeah, if you're going to do it, have some passion about whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, really be into it, because not every year is going to be a good year. Not every month is going to be a good month.
Hard,
yes, business is hard.
Entrepreneurship is hard. You gotta kind of, that's why I stopped messing with the shirts too, because I ain't like it like that, to be dealing with what I was dealing with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was in that shop and I couldn't scale up like I wanted to, so... but you learn from that. Now I realize, the real estate is what I'm on now. That's what I'm on, because that's what's going to free me up to do what I really want to do. And that's the inside out thing. And try to, just put as many people up on this concept as I can. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Tell the people, dog, how they can get in contact with you. Like, if they trying to get a house, if they trying to come get some breakfast and bowls, burritos and bowls.
I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. Chris Mattews on Facebook, OG Boji 904 on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what else you got going on? Because I'm sure you got something else in the pipeline.
Man, like I said, dog, you just gotta dial in.
Yeah.
So I'm on the food truck right now and the real estate, but with the food truck, I'm definitely planning on expanding that.
Yeah, are you gonna get something else? Another one?
There's so much shit that I could add on. I got so many ideas.
Yeah.
So what we gonna do is go into the ghost kitchen space.
What's
you
that?
ever heard of that?
Okay,
the ghost kitchen. Now this dope. A lot of people, they need to listen to this because a lot of.
I thought we were done, y'all, but he done put me with something else. What's up?
There's a lot of at-home chefs I see.
Okay.
They like to cook in the house and they ride around, sell their plates or whatever, right? So what the ghost kitchen concept is let's say you a chef. And you got a good ass product. Your shit fire. People, you got a demand for it. They hitting your inbox up. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have the resources to go out and get you a building. Or you don't have the resources to go out and get you a food truck. So you create your LLC, so-and-so William Boston Kitchen or whatever. And then you come and holler at me and you use my kitchen to sell your shit on DoorDash and Grubhub. You know what I'm saying? So
it's called
a ghost kitchen, meaning there's no seating.
Right.
There's nothing like, we got a kitchen. We take orders online, electronically. You go on Grubhub, DoorDash. You can go on the website and you pay on there, and you come and you just pick your shit up. And we might have this restaurant in here cooking. We might have this restaurant in here. And then they pay me to come in and cook their shit in my kitchen because I got all the state-of-the-art appliances. I done passed the health department inspection. You can come and sell your shit right out of here. And then just cut me in.
That's brilliant, bro.
Yeah. It's a place, well, it ain't my idea. It's a place out there in Oakland. They got 30 kitchens in one address.
Wow.
Yeah. So ain't no telling how much that property owner making off of that shit.
I never heard of that. That's smart. That's
so you
brilliant.
because you got a lot of people that can cook.
Yeah.
They just don't have the resources.
Yeah, the resources, yeah.
Yeah, so you build you up a demand, build up a following, and boom, Thursday through Sunday, catch me on DoorDash or whatever. And you know, if you got a DoorDash account, you can set it up, you can turn it off, or you can change your wait times, whatever. We gonna do it too. That's Bowls and Burritos moving towards we gonna do Ghost Kitchen. We gonna probably get out of the food truck
and do Ghost Kitchen.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
Yeah.
I gotta come by and get me something tomorrow. I'm coming by tomorrow morning and get me something to eat, bro.
For sure, bro.
What time y'all open?
We open at 7 and close at 1, Monday through Saturday.
Oh, that's straight. By the time I leave the gym, I'm coming straight over there to get me something.
Come
to
get
eat,
your
man.
keto bowl or some shit.
Yeah. I
We
need
got
something.
you, dog.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, as you can see, I talked to my brother, Gunna, man. He do nothing but spit game, put y'all on to some knowledge. He gave y'all 7 laws that y'all need to abide by. He's telling you how he works inside out, how he's working on himself and how he delivers that out to the people, out to the masses, and not even trying to force it, but just him being himself and, educating himself and just growing and bringing us the Ghost Kitchen, bringing us burrito and bowls, bringing us real estate. New block. Everything that he working on, man. So this is somebody that I really, bro, admire everything that you and your brother do.
Likewise, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, I really admire that. Like, y'all just, and I just admire that. One of the things I really admire is, boy, y'all are in y'all kids' life heavy. You know what I'm saying?
That's important, man. Family is the real prize, dog.
Yeah.
People forget that. You know what I'm saying? If you got a strong family that love you, it don't get no better than that.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Soon come, man. When I do have one, I'm be like, y'all, I'll be whatever game he got, she got, I'm there, man. Whatever
we build a nation. We gonna build a
there.
nation.
You know what I'm saying?
We might not get to see it, but
I'm
we
be
can
super
definitely
dad. That's
For
what's
sure,
up,
bro.
man. Hey, man, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we got new episodes. This has been another one, man, from A to Z. Got Chris, Gunna, Mattews in the building. If you want to hit them up, make sure you follow that IG. We're going to have it right here below. It's been another episode. We up out of here.
Yo.
Appreciate that, big dog.
Oh, yeah.